Hey, it's a Wednesday. Yes, indeed. Time for the one, the only, the award-winning Campbell Corner on Pioneer Radio. Welcome back. Now, you may be asking, what award would that be? It's the Good Housekeeping Award. 8 years running. Now, you know when I tease, I identify my tease, I'm teasing. No. There should be an award, though, Charlotte. There really should be.
I agree.
Yeah. We'll have to contact some people, some bigwigs somewhere, and mention that. Anyway, she's back on the phone. Charlotte Helgeson, the director of Campbell Library. How are you?
I am trying to say just fine.
Good. A lot of people are. Our very own Mark Johnson is very sick today, and my son's been sick. I'm, on the verge, I think, of something. Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, we're here, and we're looking at a list of things that are very interesting. They always are when it comes to Campbell Library. What's going on there? We'll talk about at least 3 items and hit the new books that are in as well. Number 1, Summer Reading Challenge. And that's, what, a week away or so? Pretty close.
This is the reading challenge for teens and for adults.
Oh, this is a different...
Right. Don't think just because you're past 5th grade that you should stop reading.
Okay. I was thinking summer reading program. This is different.
No, this is number 1 on the list. We'll get to that one.
I was anticipating number 2. I didn't read that far down yet, so...
All right, let's start at the very beginning.
Okay, Summer Reading Challenge is what?
What it is the staff, and this is going to be our official announcement. The staff is challenging the community to how many books it can read and record for the summer. So the library staff is very well read. We read from every section of the library, and we read a lot. Isn't that surprising?
Well, a question for you concerning that now. I've heard a lot of people, and I'm in that category. I'll convince myself I'm just too darn busy to read. So give us some hints as to how we make the time to do that. How do we read in that 24 hours we have?
There's always potential when you're in your vehicle.
Yeah.
You could listen to
That's
a book.
true. Yes.
And that is considered reading.
Okay.
I mean, you have to listen to a full book, and then you could take part in the challenge. We give you credit for that kind of a thing, because sometimes that's all people can do. Or if they get on a treadmill or they go for a walk, you can listen to a book. Also, if you have a book with you, people assume that they should take a book and put it on a table or next to their bed, and that's the only place they can read.
Right.
Well, it's good to get in a habit to read a little bit before you go to sleep, or sit in your favorite chair and before you turn on the TV, read a little bit. Much better before you go to bed than watching the TV or looking at a computer.
Well, this is my 2 cents considering what's on broadcast TV now. Read, and read some more. Yeah.
Yes.
It comes down to priorities, and I know there's people that have a busy schedule. They have responsibilities here and there, but reading is something I'm really trying to do more of. So this may help in that there's a reading challenge for adults to outread the staff at Campbell Library. And we can do it, gang.
I would like to challenge everyone to do it. And you don't have to put your name on something. We're going to have little hot air balloons, small ones for children's books, because there are adults in the world, and you remember this.
That's right.
When all you get read during a day is 24 children's books.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't open an adult book for, 5 years or something.
Exactly right. So there you go.
We give you credit for that. Put up a small hot air balloon that says, you read a child's book. That's important.
And keep track that way. So this starts when?
June 1st. We will be starting to put our balloons up on the wall.
Okay.
And I would challenge everyone to, reach the ceiling, but I don't know that I can with the hot air balloons. So we will do our very best to go around a column. It will be
Okay.
dedicated to teens and adults. I'd love to see the teens outread all of us.
Well, with the hot
That
air
would
balloons,
really
if you
be
run out of
exciting.
hot air, let me know. We have lots of it over here, okay?
Okay,
Whoa,
we'll have
Nelly.
you as the backup.
All right, so that starts on Friday, right? June 1st.
That's right.
Okay. Now, item 2, the summer
Here we
reading.
are.
Yeah, here we are. We're there now. The summer reading program reminder, which starts on June the 6th. Now, is that a Monday?
That is a Wednesday.
A Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Okay. And
That
that's
starts
for
at 3:30
3:30, and that's every Wednesday at 3:30?
for the month of June and July, except for July 4th, which is a Wednesday this
Oh,
year.
okay. And we had Angela in last week. She talked about that, and she's all fired up for that too. She's fired up about most everything going on at Campbell Library. It's amazing. And that is
We do
something
a lot of cross training over here. Everybody
you
gets to
do.
participate in just about
Yeah.
everything.
I asked her about her responsibilities at Campbell, and she listed off quite a few things, and
Right.
I'm not surprised to hear that. So again, the summer reading program begins next Wednesday, June 6th at 3:30, every Wednesday through July except for July 4th, Independence Day. And that's for who?
That is for children who have completed kindergarten up through 5th grade.
Okay. Got it.
So if a parent has numerous children in that age range, they can come in and just fill out one form,
Mm-hmm.
put all the kids on it, the grades, and we will get them registered. And the sooner the better, so we know how many to prepare for.
Preparation's always key. All right.
It's nice.
It's nice to have that. Number 3, Take a Break Tuesday. And that's coming up next Tuesday. And you're having bingo for books. That sounds fun.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're going to the lake or going to Grandma's house and you're concerned about taking a regular library book that you might forget or leave there or drop off the side of the boat into the lake,
Or off
maybe, yes, if you come to bingo for books, then it will be your book
the dock. Mm-hmm.
and you can take it with you. Not that I'm recommending you drop it into the lake.
No. Take care
But
of it.
if it is damaged, you don't have to worry about the library getting after you
Right.
for it.
Exactly right. So that's Take a Break Tuesday. At what time?
And that's at 6 o'clock.
6 p.m. next Tuesday. Bingo for books. Very good. And we do have time for new books at the Campbell Library. How many books are we reviewing today?
I have 3.
All right. Number 1.
Which doesn't take any explanation at all. It's called Prince Harry, The Inside Story.
Oh.
So we know the young man, the young prince, is now married, and if you
Yeah.
want to get up to date on him, we have the book.
Okay, Prince Harry, number 1. We've been inundated with Harry recently.
Yes, I know.
All right.
Some people can't get enough.
Some
The
people, that's
second
true.
book
Yes.
I find much more interesting.
Okay.
To the Edges of the Earth, 1909, The Race for the Three Poles, and the Climax of the Age of Exploration.
How
Now,
interesting.
this is by
Yeah.
Edward Larson. And you think about, we know people went on explorations to these far away places.
Mhm.
And we've heard about Ernest Shackleton going to the South Pole,
Right.
Antarctica,
Mhm.
the Arctic, so the North Pole, Robert Peary.
Yep.
And the Himalayas was the Duke of Abruzzi, which is K2, that mountain that is, I guess, quite a challenge for mountaineers.
Mhm.
But think about this. This was 1909.
A long time
this
ago.
Is over 100 years ago.
Yes.
And so I find this kind of thing amazing, and it isn't just the statistics and the science of climbing. It's actually really good adventure, true life story.
All right. Very good. And book number 3?
Book number 3 is a whole lot of fun. 125 Pet Rescues.
Really? Wow.
Yes, and there's one I want to tell you about, and we have all kinds of animals in here.
Okay.
Dogs and cats, of course, and
Right.
then there are chickens and birds and lizards and things. But
Uh-huh.
there is one heroic hound who was rescued in the United States and was smuggled into the military during World War I by his owner who had rescued him. He was actually in the foxhole with his owner, and a German had tried to sneak up, a German spy, to the foxhole, and Stubby, the terrier mascot, saw that this was happening, notified his compatriots there, and bit the poor German spy in the hind end. He held on to him until they got there to take care of it.
Oh, my goodness. What a fun story. Stubby.
Yes, and it says that night after this event, the dog was given high honors and the title of sergeant. So he became Sergeant Stubby.
And milk bones for life.
Yes. And that was a rescue dog.
How about that? Great story. Again, 3 examples of the new books at Campbell Library. To find out more about this wonderful institution, give them a call, area code 218-773-9121. They're right downtown off Demers Avenue. And your main website address is?
egflibrary.org.
egflibrary.org. Summertime at Campbell. Charlotte, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Charlotte Helgeson, the director of Campbell Library, every Wednesday, just after 3 o'clock. Campbell Corner, here on Pioneer 90.1.